Hello everybody and welcome back to more LEGO Marvel Superheroes. I am Megafooboy, your host as always. And it's been a bit of a while since we did a LEGO Marvel Superheroes, since we had to do a bunch of stuff with the Hat in Time first. And then we did a Pac-Man, but you know, whatever. Now we're back and oh god, that guy just he was like, whoop, I'm out of here. So we're just, rolling around. I'm rolling around. Okay, that was awful. That not a showcase of some of the impressions I do. Anyway, so rolling along, running over pedestrians. So many pedestrians getting run over. It's quite funny. I just hijacked this taxi. I'm the Human Torch right now. And we're going over wherever we're going. I think it's it's not Jersey docks, could it be? Because we're in New York. That would make sense. Okay, all the way over here. Jeez. Slow down a bit. Okay? Trying to catch up, and you're just going all over the place. And, I still don't like driving controls in this game because it's a little bit like real driving. I don't know. When it works, it works. I mean, with these slower vehicles, it's fine because you're going slowly. But then with the fast vehicles, it's awful. Hey, it's got a thunder. No, we're already starting. We're already starting the mission, and it's gonna be that. I don't want to see her. Man, shut up, Maria Hill. Shut up.
Information we've obtained about his home,
Okay.
Asgard, comes from
We're going to Asgard.
this one children's book found by Dr. Eric Selvig in New Mexico.
Yeah. Some more movie stuff that actually has nothing to do with the comics. I'm gonna start. SR!
Get a load of this guy.
I heard you went to go get hair gel.
With the lightning and everything. He is the god of thunder. It's sort of his thing.
I sense the opening of the vortex because Brother Loki used it as a pathway to Asgard.
What the heck?
Those camera angles.
He is ever after only one thing: power.
Cool.
And also helmets with horns. He's really into those.
Yeah! I want to play as him. Ice cream truck guy, I think. Was that an ice cream? Oh, minigame. Minigame. Really good for, who am I actually controlling? I'm controlling Captain. The frame rate right now is not doing anything good. This is really good for True Believer. You could, basically almost get True Believer in this segment alone if you do things right. And I think I already screwed up. Wait. Yeah, you wanna get all the blue rings. Yeah, I remember, I think the first time I did this, I was halfway to True Believer by the time I got through this. Woo! Oh, and I got a thing. I don't remember what I did to get that thing. There's a purple in the Bifrost. Can we go back for it? Let's go back for it.
So much frost and ice.
That's half the level right there.
With the frost
Woo!
giants of Jotunheim.
Okay, so we're in Asgard, I guess. Oh yeah, we're in the Bifrost room, but it's all frozen because evil frost giants have frozen it, and we need to be the Human Torch because Human Torch can melt ice because fire can melt ice. In case you didn't know, why aren't you not? Okay, B. There we go. Now we're melting. Now we're talking. Now we're speaking with fire. What am I actually supposed to be doing now? You'd assume. Okay, you're melting. I melt thee. I melt thee and I call thee fire. Call thee water. Oh god, the frost giants. Now frost giants are very small in this game. So they're not really frost giants. They're just kind of like frost people. Frost little people. I mean, you can't call them frost midgets. That's offensive. They're frost vertically challenged. Do people don't actually use vertically challenged, do they? Is that actually the politically correct term? Because I remember when I was a smaller age, I was very short, and I was actually much shorter than people at my age should be. Oh well, not at the age I am now. This was 5-6 years ago. Whatever. I'm average height now, but my parents were concerned that I wasn't gonna be very tall. And oh no, I don't want to fly. Why are you telling me to fly? I wanna light this up. Zoom, zoom, zoom. So they took me to a thingamabib. I don't remember what it's called. Some sort of doctor that works with bones and shit. And I got like some sort of x-ray on my hand or something to see like how much I've grown and how much I still have yet to grow. And whatever, I don't remember the logic of it. Whatever. So it was to see, you know, if I was gonna end up as a short person or if I, you know, would be of normal height. And I remember them using the term vertically challenged, and I was just like, oh, that's what it is. Vertically challenged. And now I go around like, if people like say, you know, midgets is offensive, you're supposed to call them little people, because like little people sounds offensive to me too, right? Like, do you not, like, in fact, midget sounds less offensive because midget's like just the name, it's just like made up. But then like little people is like little people. Like, I think of freaking Oompa Loompas or what the hell they're called from Wizard of Oz. Munchkins. Freaking, that's what I think of when I think of little people. Midgets, I think of, you know, people, you know, dwarves, people with the actual, you know, condition. But, you know, vertically challenged, right? That makes sense, because it's like, it's kind of like, you know, mentally challenged, you know, is now the correct term instead of retarded, which people used to say, and, you know, people still say, but of course that's the offensive term. But, you know, now people say mentally challenged or mentally handicapped, because that's, you know, what they are. They have a handicap in the mental region, you know, they are challenged in the mental region, so they're mentally challenged. Why do I need to explain this? It's fairly self-explanatory. So yeah, and you know, vertically, I guess that's the part people find funny, you know, vertically, but you know, that's what it is, vertical height, and they are challenged in that sense. So why don't we all just, let's start a movement, the vertically challenged movement, okay? Where we get everyone to start saying vertically challenged instead of midget or freaking little people, little person. I don't know. I don't know any vertically challenged people, like, personally, so I can't like go up to one and like ask them like, hey, how do you feel about being called vertically challenged? Why can't I attack you? Yeah, I'm trying to attack him with someone else there. Now yeah, whatever. For some reason, freaking Human Torch couldn't do anything against him. You need someone with magnetic powers. Wolverine is stuck. Wolverine is stuck. Blah blah blah. Wolverine is stuck. Wolverine is stuck. Bam. Wolverine is dead. Okay. I don't know how he died. Deadpool's gonna die. It's not really a spoiler alert, because literally the past 3 Deadpool issues have said only 2 more issues until Deadpool dies. I feel like that's the joke though, right? You know, Deadpool, because he's such a fourth wall breaker, he's gonna die, and he wants everyone to know. And then watch, you know, the issue comes where he's supposed to die and he doesn't actually die, and that's the joke. You've been played. We've all been played. All been played like a bunch of figgity fools.
Why do you insist on
Figgity fools with some figgity Newtons. Figgity figgity fig. Figgity fag, fag, figgity. I used to use the word faggot a lot. Not like in the gay sense of the word. Also frame rate why you do this. Like, I would never call a gay person faggot. I would never. But also I guess I didn't know. Even I have a ton of gay people in my school, but I never really, none of the people, well, now I guess I hang out with a lot of gay people. Whatever. Everyone's gay. Let's all be gay. Let's all suck dick. Or eat vagina. Eat vagina. Oh, the things I come up with when I just don't think about what I say before I say it. True believer, boy. I think we need to fly up there. Let's go up with Human Torch, because ice is everywhere. And who combats ice better than... Oh, shit. Never mind. Let's go, Thor. I'm about to whack you. Never mind. No, whack him. Whack. Why do you... What's with you and that plant, Thor? Okay? You don't need to whack the plant. What'd the plant do to you besides be your friend? And what do we do with friends? We give them hugs and whacks, but mostly hugs. What was I saying? Something about sucking dick. Let's all do it. I bet Nope. Okay, I thought there's something around here that if you like destroy 5 of them, you'll get a thingamaboob. We need someone with missiles, or just explosives. But we don't. We need to come back in free play mode. We need to get Wolverine up here because Wolverine has spider powers, apparently. Oh yeah, I was about to say, like, not only is it spoiled when Deadpool's gonna die because they're just feeling free to announce that. Get out of there, Thor. Why do I keep getting stuck? Get me out. But I believe the entire place, the entire event where Wolverine died was called Death of Wolverine. So, there you have it. When they want to kill a character, you know they're going to want to kill a character. It's not really a surprise. But whatever, they'll just come back in a year or two. Why are you not building? There you go. Freaking all characters, death in comics, it's all null. If you've never seen it, I really recommend this video on YouTube called The Death and Return of Superman. And it's about, go figure, the time when Superman died and then returned not too long after. And it's really funny. It's done by I believe a bunch of actors, like Hollywood actors. I don't know that, so don't quote me on that. But they're really funny, and they really showcase just how awful this comic was, or these series of comics. And then at the end, when Superman comes back, they talk about how it kind of ruined death in comic books. And because at that point, after Superman had died and come back, comic book writers treated death like it wasn't anything big, right? And now a character dies in a comic book, and they just come back, a year or 2 years later. And I've even seen it happen now, even just in modern, Wasp died in Secret Invasion, and I read a comic where she came back because she was never really dead. And then Peter Parker, of course, he died a couple 3 years ago, because Doc Ock was going to die, and he switched his body with Peter Parker's, and it was this whole big thing, and basically it ended, and that was Spider-Man issue number 700, and it was the end of Spider-Man. It was this whole big deal, and it was only a year before he came back. And Superior Spider-Man had its own little run, which was actually kind of cool, and I'm in the middle of reading it. I'm on issue number 3 of Superior Spider-Man, and I'm reading it online because, God, if I'm not going through the trouble of freaking going out trying to find all these back orders, because I'm having trouble finding back orders of issues that came out 3 months ago. Superior Iron Man, forget about it. Okay, I'm not looking for Superior Spider-Man or anything beyond that point. Why stop turning? So yeah, so I'm just reading those online, and it's great. Woo! Online, the internet, it's a great place. It's a place where, the first issue of Avengers should be, super rare and cost me $1,000, but I just got it for $4 on my app, on the Marvel Comic App Store. It's great, it's good, I like it, and I didn't like the issue. I was starting to discuss, well, I did discuss, I guess, how I don't really like how some old comics are written, and how it's more, tell not show, whereas comics nowadays are more show not tell. And I don't know, that still kind of remains true, but it's I also wrote a report on Stan Lee recently, and I had to read an autobiography, and I was like, Stan Lee, he's a cool guy, I'll read his autobiography. And I kind of read it. I didn't really read it. I bought the book, and I wanted to read it, but, too much shit to do. So I didn't, and I kind of skimmed through a bunch of pages, had to find a bunch of rhetorical devices, the good stuff. Basically, I don't know, it's a good book from the little pages read, and I'm gonna actually read it in full. It wasn't a brief skim through. It's I read a bunch of pages, and I really got the gist of everything. and it's written really well. But oh, what the hell? Okay, purple flower. Why?